Welcome to Being Real. If you've been trying to lose weight but feel overwhelmed by contradicting advice, you're not alone. Today we're breaking down 25 of the most common weight loss myths and revealing the facts backed by science. No fluff, no fads, just the truth. So grab your water bottle, get comfy, and let's bust some myths. Myth: all carbs are bad and make you gain weight. Fact: carbs don't make you fat. Excess calories do. Complex carbs like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables provide fiber and energy. It's refined carbs and sugary snacks that spike insulin and lead to fat storage. Myth: eating as little as possible helps you lose weight faster. Fact: starvation slows your metabolism and causes muscle loss. Eating too little can put your body into survival mode, making fat loss harder. Sustainable calorie deficit is the key. Myth: avoid all fats to lose weight. Fact: healthy fats help control hunger and aid fat loss. Avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish are essential. It's the trans fats and processed oils you want to avoid. So here's a common myth: doing crunches will burn belly fat. The fact is, you can't really target fat loss in one spot. You actually lose fat from all over your body. You know, abs are honestly made in the kitchen. If you want results, it's all about combining strength training with a calorie deficit. Another myth is that if the scale isn't moving, you're not losing fat. But the truth is, scale weight can fluctuate because of water, hormones, and even muscle gain. It's a good idea to track your measurements, take progress photos, and notice your energy levels too. And oh, this one comes up a lot. Detox teas flush out fat. Actually, they just flush out water and, well, waste, not fat. Your liver and kidneys already detox your body, so really no tea required. So here's a common myth: late night eating leads to fat gain. But actually, the fact is, it's what and how much you eat, not when you eat. Calories don't know the time, honestly. If you stay in a deficit, you'll lose weight. Another myth is that, well, no cardio means no fat loss. But the truth is, cardio helps, but diet is the primary driver. Strength training builds muscle, which burns more calories even at rest. There's also this myth that exercising on an empty stomach burns more fat. But honestly, the difference is minimal. It's the total calories burned that matter. So really, train however you feel best. So here's a common myth: if it's healthy, I can eat unlimited amounts. But actually, even healthy foods have calories that count. Overeating almonds or granola, that definitely adds up. Another big myth is that you can't lose weight without fat burners. The fact is, supplements are optional, not essential. It's way more important to focus on food, sleep, stress, and movement first. And here's another one: sweating equals fat burning. But actually, sweat is just water loss, not fat loss. Hydration is key, so don't confuse sweat with effort. So here's a common myth: if I'm doing everything right, the scale should drop daily. But honestly, fat loss is not linear. It actually comes in waves. Things like water retention, hormones, and digestion can all affect the scale. Another myth is, if I work out a lot, I can eat whatever I want. But the fact is, you just can't out-exercise a high-calorie diet. Exercise definitely supports fat loss, but it's your diet that really drives it. And here's a big one: 100 calories of candy is the same as 100 calories of broccoli. Well, not exactly. Calorie quality matters for satiety and nutrition. But when it comes to fat loss, it's still about total calorie intake. So here's a common myth: more frequent meals equal a faster metabolism. But actually, the fact is, meal timing doesn't really affect your metabolism all that much. It's best to just choose a pattern that fits your lifestyle. Another myth is that one indulgent day erases all your progress. The truth is, consistency matters way more than perfection. One single day won't derail you. Just try not to let it turn into a whole week. There's this idea that if you're hungry, it means fat is just melting off. But actually, mild hunger is okay, but starving yourself just isn't sustainable. Smart eating should give you energy, not make you miserable. So here's a common myth. You're just not trying hard enough. But the fact is, weight loss involves biology, environment, and habits. It's not just about willpower. To really set yourself up for success, it helps to plan, prep, and forgive yourself for any slip-ups along the way. Another big myth is that if someone's slim, they must be healthy. The truth? Health is actually about body composition, fitness, and habits, not just weight. Instead of chasing skinny, focus on feeling strong, energetic, and most importantly, healthy. Here's a misconception a lot of people have. If I'm losing weight, I'm losing fat. But honestly, it could be muscle, water, or even bone density. That's why strength training is so important. It helps preserve muscle while you're losing fat. So, there's this myth out there that BMI tells you if you're healthy. But here's the thing. BMI actually ignores muscle mass and your body composition. It's kind of useful when looking at large groups of people, but honestly, it's not a great tool for individuals. A lot of folks believe that eating at restaurants automatically means weight gain. But actually, you can dine out and still lose weight. You just need to make smart choices. Try looking for grilled, steamed, and portion-controlled options when you're out. There's this myth that working out twice a day means you'll lose fat twice as fast. But more isn't always better. Recovery really matters, and overtraining can actually lead to burnout and even plateaus. So it's all about balance. So here's the myth. Keto, vegan, paleo, only one works. But actually, the fact is, the best diet is the one you can stick to long term. Sustainability is way more important than trends. There you have it. 25 weight loss myths busted. Remember, weight loss isn't about extremes. It's about small, smart changes done consistently. Now that we've busted the biggest myths, here are 5 powerful, practical tips that actually work and can help you lose weight more efficiently, no matter your lifestyle. Tip 1. Prioritize protein at every meal. Protein is your secret weapon for fat loss. It keeps you full for longer, reducing cravings and mindless snacking. It also helps preserve muscle mass during a calorie deficit, which is just essential for long-term fat burning. Aim for 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of your goal body weight, or at least 25 to 35 grams per meal. Some great examples are eggs, Greek yogurt, tofu, lentils, chicken, cottage cheese, or protein shakes. Tip 2. Plan and prep your meals. Winging it usually leads to overeating. Meal prepping gives you control over ingredients, portions, and calories. Even prepping just 2 or 3 days in advance can totally save you from those impulse decisions. Oh, and keep healthy snacks ready, especially for those moments when hunger hits and takeout seems super tempting. Planning really does mean fewer excuses and honestly better decisions. Tip 3. Track what you eat. Most people honestly underestimate how much they eat. You can use an app or just a simple food diary to become more aware of your portions and your eating patterns. Tracking doesn't mean obsessing. It's really about building mindful eating habits. And after just a few weeks, you'll probably start estimating your portions pretty accurately, even without the app. Awareness equals control. Tip 4. Build a consistent sleep routine. Lack of sleep sabotages fat loss, period. Poor sleep increases hunger hormones like ghrelin and decreases leptin, which is the hormone that tells you you're full. It also drains your energy, making you a lot more likely to skip workouts or overeat. So aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Think of sleep as your recovery supplement. Tip 5. Walk more. It really adds up. Walking is so underrated, it's low impact, doesn't require any equipment, and burns fat efficiently. Just adding a daily walk, even 20 to 30 minutes, can boost your calorie burn without stressing your body. Plus, walking after meals can help regulate your blood sugar and digestion. Don't underestimate the power of simply moving more. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend and subscribe to Being Real for more real talk on health and wellness. Thanks for watching, and stay healthy.